guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naisha if you're new here, and in today's video I am giving you a full face of black owned makeup brands. So again, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Naisha. I'm a mom of two. I have been going heavy on the black owned makeup brands within the last year or two, especially indie brands, smaller brands. If there are any brands that you know and love and I haven't tried yet, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to check them out. But today are a lot of the brands that I've used before, some new products, some products I've used before and I love, trying out some new things. I think we turned out a bomb look. See what I did there? This intro is going to be short and sweet because I'm actually on my way to my friend's baby shower. So this was the look that I put together. Classic white shirt and blue jeans. This is what we're rocking with. So if you want to see how I achieved this bomb look, please keep on watching. Okay, so as usual, we're going to start with the brows. And I have this set that I got from B.O.M.B. And I believe it was called the Fro to Go set. And it comes with two eyebrow pencils, one of the thinner ones, a thicker one, and an eyebrow brush-in gel. So that's what I'm going to use to my eyebrows today. Okay, so I'm going to use this skinny brow pencil to outline. Okay, now to fill it in, I'm going to use the Fro to Go, and this is the one that has like the thicker triangle pencil. And tell me why I just discovered that there's a highlighter on the other side. You can see like that gold shimmer for a highlight for under the brow. You can barely see it. But I was reading the packaging and I saw a highlighter and I'm like, highlighter? And turns out you just unscrew this part and there's a highlighter right in here. Wow, I learn something new every day. Anyway, I'm gonna use this one to fill in my brow. And I'm going to brush through with this spoolie. I'll use the brush through gel at the end, but the whole system gives you a very nice sort of natural brow, which I don't mind every now and again. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned up under my brows. I'm looking a little crazy right now, but y'all know we're going to pull it together in the end. For eyeshadow primer, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty. I have this little mini Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer in Invisipink. So this one is a pretty clear eye primer, but it does end up being like sticky, and I do feel it really grabs onto the pigment of the eyeshadow and helps it to show up. If you really prefer to have color to your primer, you can like put down the concealer first and then put this over it to help you know, give you some coverage as well as help with decreasing the longevity of your eyeshadow. And what do you guys think about Fenty Beauty being considered a black owned brand? Like, I still consider it a black owned brand, but some people are saying no, it's not because she only owns 49% and Kendo owns 51%. So you guys let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on that. So we're gonna go in with the Beauty Bakery Sugar Cookies eyeshadow palette. This is one of their, let me go over here so you can see it, these lights. This is one of their newer palettes, or their newest palette. So some cute blues, some warm colors, no mirror. But the packaging is on brand, very cute. This was reasonably priced, it was only $28. So what I'm thinking is, like I said, I'm on my way to a baby shower and I don't have the world's amount of time. So I'm gonna do warm lid, blue lower lash line. So we can try out a bunch of eyeshadows and I can still have a wearable look for my event. First we're gonna go into Dip Baby Dip. I love the names. I'm gonna go right into the crease. You can go wild because I'm gonna cover this up later on. There's some fallout, but it's actually not bad. And I'm going to go into this lighter color and blend that out. Oh, that lighter color is called Holly Yum. So cute. And we're going to go with Crumb Evidence to deepen up that outer V. So far, honestly, the formulas in this, in my opinion, are better than the Breakfast in Bed one. That's the other one that I use. The mattes in here are way more pigmented and building better than that one, which is weird because this one is cheaper. Okay, so far these are blending out really nicely. So I'm going to go in with just one more, this peachy color right on the crease. Should I cut the crease? Let's cut the crease. Okay, now we're going to go on the lid with just one more. Can't even see that color. There we go. Just going to press that right on top of the concealer. Okay, now we have that on nice and opaque. I'm going to go back on with Crumb Evidence right here to connect the outer V. Okay, now for a liner, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Longwear Liquid Eyeliner, Fly Liner in Cause I'm Black. Going to give us a nice little wing, because these eyelashes are a little bold. I remember back in the day, I used to have hip hop and, you know, nice music playing in the background while I was getting ready. Now I have Masha and the Bear playing in the background while I'm getting ready. Went a little wild with the wing over here, but, you know, like I said, the lashes are intense, so we need a nice solid wing. Speaking of lashes, I'm going to go in with the Colored Rain Bossy Lashes. I've worn these several times, and like I said, they are intense. See, oh, here you can see. They're super wispy, fluffy, several layers to them, and it has a thicker band, so that's why I needed the liner. So I'm gonna pop these on and I'll be right back. And we're back. Like I told you, these lashes were big and fluffy, and they are on. For primer, we're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Primer all over the face. And then right in the middle of my face, this is not black owned, but it's my favorite. If you guys know one is black owned. I sort of like this putty-like material that does a really good job of filling in the pores. Please let me know. But it's the Tarte Timeless primer. The Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, my absolute favorite. For foundation, we're going to go with the Juvia's Place Foundation Stick in Madagascar. This is my first time using this as a foundation. I've used it as a contour stick, but this is my first time using it as a foundation. I don't even know if this color is good. It'll work. I love this as a contour stick because it's so pigmented. It's so smooth. It blends out so beautifully. So let's see how well it works as a this is probably too much. I'm not the best with stick foundation because it's not what I normally use. To blend it out, I'm going to use this Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki. It's blending up fine. It's hella risky for me to be using a new foundation when I'm on my way to an event. Hilarious. But it's fine. It's fine. We can make it work. It looks nice. Okay, built it up a little bit more on my mouth. Looks nice. Alright. We can work with this. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer in M17. This is not new. I've used this before. I like this a lot. So at least we know there's one thing that's going to be working well. We hope. for contour, and yes, this looks super beat up because I've had this for so long. I've been using it for so long. The Black Opal True Color Foundation Stick in Suede Mocha. I've had this for so long and I've used this for years. At one point, I think Black Opal wasn't black owned. Or was it Black Radiance? I really like this. It's nice, it's creamy, it blends out really nice. Blends out like a dream. And to blend out our concealer, I'm going to be using this Beauty Bakery Bite Size The Hatch Blending Egg that I got at Target. This was only $3.99. And it comes in this cute little egg looking travel case. And then here is the sponge dry. And here it is wet. It got nice and fat. Not as soft as I would like, but not bad. Let's blend out that concealer. I really like this Pat McGrath concealer. Blends nicely, good coverage, nice skin-like finish. The sponge is not bad, a little stiffer than I would like, but not bad at all. See that blended out nice? Okay, now we have the concealer all blended out, nice, bright. And to set, I'm gonna go in with this Iman Second to None Semi-Loose Powder in Sand Medium. It's one of those powders where you have to twist it so it's freshly milled whenever you need it. I absolutely love this powder. So I was so confident going in with a foundation that I am not too sure about because I know this powder will save me. Save me. Not that it needs to because the foundation actually turned out pretty good. So we're gonna set all the areas, the usual. Powder's so nice and smooth. And I'm just gonna take whatever excess, dust it off, and bring it on the rest of the face. Again, to brighten up the under eye a little bit, I'm going to go in with this Pat McGrath Skin Finish Sublime Blurring Under Eye Powder in medium. Why does she sound like a cat? It's just going to brighten up the under eye. I've been liking adding this after setting the skin for a little bit extra brightness. And it really does blur the under eye. For bronzer, we're going to use a new one. This is the Mented Bronzer in Vacay. I got this from Ulta. If you didn't know, Mented is now at Ulta. And this is the color Vacay. It looks like a nice warm bronzer. I'm going to go in with the Sephora Pro Precision Powder Brush. Okay, I really like that bronzer. It's a really nice color for me. Yes, look like I actually got some sun. For highlight, we're going to go with this Fenty Beauty Ginger Binge Moscow Mule Kilowatt Duo. Nice rose goldy pinky color. I'm going to go in with Ginger Binge and just a little bit of Moscow Mule because it's sparkly. I know a lot of people like Moscow Mule, and she recently came out with a full size of Moscow Mule. If anybody loves it that much that they need the full size. This is apparently one of her favorite highlighters and a bestseller. And it's not too much of a crazy highlight on me. Nice, subtle. It gives a good glow when you turn. But straight on, just looks nice and rosy. Now I'm just going to go in with a touch of Moscow Mule for a little glitter right here. A little extra glitz. See, it's very rosy, so it's almost like I don't even need blush. But we all know I always need blush. So for blush, I'm going to go in with the OPV Beauty Born to Shine palette. Look at this beauty. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. I got this palette in my very first Trend Mood box last year when she did a full box of Black owned beauty brands. So I'm trying to decide between this more orangey one and this more pinky one. I think we're going to go pinky since I already have the pink highlight down. Actually, I'm going to go in with this one over here since it's shimmery. It's called Smile. Love the beautiful star embossing. Nice and pigmented. Right here, right in the front. Oh, yes. We're just going with a pink shimmery cheek today. Give me all the blush. All the blush. I love blush. And it's like the first thing to fade. So even though like if I'm going in crazy right now, it fades almost immediately. Sad but true. Get a little bit on the nose. And I forgot to do my nose contour. So I'm going with this Ace Beauty Bronzed in Paradise palette. Grab this color right here. And just lightly contour the schnoz. Give it a little extra definition. Then as usual, we're going to take a nice big fluffy clean brush and go over everything on the face. Blend everything in. Make sure we have no harsh lines. Everything's nice, smooth, blended. Yes. For setting spray, we're going to go in with the Beauty Bakery Sweet Grace Baking Spray. It's one of those continuous mist sprays and it smells like cake. Ooh, like rum cake. Okay, now we're going to finish up the brows with the B.O.M.B Beauty Blowout Brow. Just going to brush it right through. Don't know why I'm doing this in the camera and not in a mirror, but YOLO. Look at that definition compared to this one. I really love that brow gel because it really does give your brow hairs definition. So you see now I look like I have big fluffy brows when we all know I don't. And then now I'm going to try that highlighter right under the brow. I give some shine. I see it. I see what they're trying to do. I used one like this from Revlon and I really didn't like it because it looked more like a matte powder than a shiny powder. This one is definitely a shiny powder and you can see it when I turn, but the color itself is darker than I would normally go on my brow bone. Okay, so to finish up the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this darkest blue first, then blend it out with the lighter blue. Wow, that's a lot more vibrant than I thought it was going to be. The formula in here is definitely better than the breakfast in bed one. They definitely improved their formula. And I'm here for it. Ooh. Now we're going to blend it out with the teal. Beautiful. Look at that lower lash line. Look at that. Oh, I am loving this lower lash line. Oh my god, that is beautiful and vibrant. Love. Okay, and now to bring it on home, I'm gonna go in with this teal on my inner corner. Says stack your chips. I love it on the inner corner. That is beautiful. And just to amp it up just a tiny bit more, right smack dab in the middle, I'm gonna go with Even Exchange, which is just icy blue. Okay, for mascara, I'm going to throw in a little bit of the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes Mascara in black. So a little bit to connect these two. And now for lips, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place Luxe Liner in So Rare. And then we're going to go in with two Proper Beauty lipsticks. We have Limitless and Made It. First, I'm going to go in with Limitless. Then we're going to go right in the middle with a little bit of Made It. And these are not matte, they have a little bit of shine to them, but I'm going to go over top with a little bit of my Fenty Beauty lip gloss in Gloss Bomb in Cheeky. This is the orangey one. Just a little bit of extra shine. Okay, one more thing before we go. Just to zhuzh this up a little bit, I'm going to throw in a little bit of this Eloise Beauty liquid eyeshadow. And it's very glittery. I'm literally just going to take some on my finger and tap it on. Just to give it a little extra glitter. Let's hope after I finish everything I don't mess it up. Okay, it's very, very subtle, but it gives the lid color a little bit of shimmer. I'm not sure if you can see it. But anyway, here is where we are. I'm gonna go finish up the look, do my hair, throw some clothes on, and I'll be right back. And here I am back with the finished look. I'm just wearing a classic white shirt and jeans, nothing too fancy. My face says everything I needed to do, and a classic messy mom bun because that's all I have time to do because we need to head out. And as usual, I'm late. Yeah, I went ahead and I changed out the eyebrow highlight for the Moscow Mule as well because I felt that I went better with the look, and what I put there was looking a little bit too dark. But other than that, this is how everything turned out. And honestly, I am living for it. I am living for this full face of Black owned makeup brands. Really, really extremely impressed with the Beauty Bakery Sugar Cookies palette. There's a lot of fallout, but fallout tends to come with pigmented shadows, and these shadows are very pigmented and very blendable as well. Way better than their other shadows that I've tried. Absolutely love this. So happy that I picked it up for Black Friday. And essentially, you know, these are all some of my favorite Black owned brands and really turned out a beautiful look. But of course, you let me know down below, what do you think of the look? What are your favorite Black owned brands, Black owned makeup brands? Are there any that I didn't talk about, didn't mention, that you think are totally bomb and I need to check out? Please leave it down below in the comments. And of course, you know, it's come to an end, Black History Month, but we should be celebrating Black history all year round. Hope you had a wonderful Black History Month. Hope you enjoyed this look, and please give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.